Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to today's topic. It is about the 10 fundamentals of customer service excellence. If you can remember, last week we covered 3 fundamentals. Today we are going to continue with the rest of the fundamentals. The first fundamental of customer service excellence, if you can remember, what was it? Can somebody remind me? Yes, Jen? Oh, yes. What and why business? Can we clap for Jen? Very good. Yes, it's about or recognizing what business is about and why we are in business. That is number 1. And then there was something we said about business. The purpose of business, or what business is supposed to serve. Can somebody remember? Anybody? Raise your hand if you can remember. Yes, John. Speak louder. Yes. Excellent. Business is about solving people's problems. If you're in business, you are in the business of solving clients and customers' problems. But there is a purpose. Can somebody remember the purpose? Yes, the purpose is so that you make a profit. So, business is about solving people's problems at a profit. There is another quote that we shared, something to do about business. Who can remember? Anybody? Yes, Michael? Yeah? Excellent. The business of business is serious business. The business of business is serious business. So what are we saying? In this first fundamental of customer service excellence, there are 2 aspects that we need to recognize. Number 1, that business is about solving people's problems at a profit. So, if business is about solving people's problems at a profit, we should take our business very, very serious. We cannot afford to be casual. Do you get that? Excellent. Number 2, can somebody remember? Something to do with customers. Yes, Michael. Oh, Jen, a customer? Yes, customers are important. Yes. Somebody else? Joseph? You cannot do what? Yeah, you cannot thrive. There is no business that can thrive without customers. And if you can remember, I mentioned that if you do not know God, it becomes difficult to please God. Or you cannot please God without knowing Him. Similarly, you cannot please customers, or it will be so difficult to please customers if you don't know them. So we need to know customers. We need to understand customers, and we need to treat them with dignity and respect. We need to offer attention. So if you don't know your customer, it becomes very difficult to do what? To please them. Excellent. Now, while we are there, who can remember what we defined a customer as? What was the definition of a customer? Who is a customer? Can somebody remember? Yes, at the back there. Remind me your name. Yes, Joseph. Proceed. Who is a customer? Yes? Right. A customer is anyone in need of our service. A customer is anyone in need of my service. Right. So, it is not about the transaction, the transaction aspect. All right? It's about how our perception towards customers. So when a customer gets into contact with us, it could be via email, it could be through a telephone call, it could be through the social media, or any other way, or it could also be physical visit to our business premise. What do customers expect at that point? It's not about business, it's not about transaction, it's not about money, it's not about service, it's about something very, very critical. And that is recognizing that that customer is why we are here. It is because of that customer that we are here, that we exist. No business can thrive without customers. Excellent. Number 3. What was fundamental number 3? Yes. Remind me your name? David. Yeah, what was the fundamental number 3? Yes, attitude. Attitude and what? Excellent. Attitude and behavior. Right, and we are not clapping for the contributors. When somebody contributes, we need to appreciate them. Can we clap? Excellent. Yes. Yes. Number 3 fundamental is attitude and behavior. And if you can remember, there is a survey or a study that was conducted to do with behavior. Something to do with certain percentages, right? And it was somewhere around customers quitting. Can you remember? Yes, why customers quit? Remember that 1% of customers who quit do so because they die. You remember that 1%? Excellent. 3% quit because they move away. They used to be around, but they moved to another geographical location, and for that reason, we don't see them anymore, so they are no longer our customers. That is 3%. There is 5% who develop other relationships, right? They used to be our loyal customers, but for some reason, somebody was able to persuade them more than us, and for that reason, they moved away, right? 9% leave for competitive reasons. It could be something to do with price, it could be something to do with quality, it could be something to do with convenience, anything around competition. 9% of customers will leave, and then there is a 14% of customers who leave. For what reason? Yes, they are dissatisfied with our product or our service. Excellent. So, can we put them together? Let us start with 1% who die, add 1% to 3% who move away, add that to 5% who develop other relationships, add that to 9% who live for competitive reasons, and then add that to 14% who move away because they were dissatisfied with our product. What is 1 plus 3 plus 5 plus 9 plus 14%? Somebody do that quick math. Oh, you already have it. Excellent. 32%. Remind me your name? Solomon. Can we clap for Solomon? Yes. 32% will move away for those 5 reasons: dying, moving away, developing other relationships, competitive reasons, and dissatisfaction with our product. Now, what is the balance? What is the difference, right? What is the difference? What is remaining? What is 100% minus 32%? Excellent. 68%. Now, a whopping 68% of customers, according to this study or survey, right? A whopping 68% of customers who quit, right? Do so because of staff attitude and indifference. Staff attitude and indifference. What sort of attitude? A customer came, right? There's no one to acknowledge them, no one to greet them, no one noticed them, right? Even if they were noticed, no one welcomed them. Nobody bothered to give them their attention, right? That one annoys customers, and for that reason, they don't come back. All right? Yes, 68% of staff move away because of staff attitude and indifference, or staff attitude and behavior. Now, you cannot be blamed, right, when customers die. That is obvious, isn't it? The 1% who die, I don't think anybody would be justified to blame you. The 3% who move away, I don't think you can be blamed because you have got no control over customers' movement, right? The 5%, right? The 9%, right? And the 14%, right? You can't be blamed. You can't be blamed for the 32% who move away due to the 5 various factors. However, right? You can be blamed, or you will be blamed for the 68%, right? Who move away because of staff attitude. And who is the staff? It is you and I. You can be blamed because you have got control of that attitude and behavior. You cannot control the other 5 factors, but you can control, right, your attitude and your behavior. So that was last week's topic, right? We covered 3 fundamentals. Now, take note now. Have your pens and notebooks ready. Take note of the other fundamentals. We shall explore them one by one. And kindly remember the house rules. Let us have all our phones on silent. Please pay attention, right? Ask questions. Raise your hand if you want to contribute, so that all of us can benefit from this training. Now, fundamental number 4. It's about going the extra mile. Going the extra mile for the customer. What does it mean? Yes, my job is to do A, B, C, D, but there are certain things that I can do, right, that are beyond even what I'm paid for. Who can give me an example of some of these things that we can do, right, that depict that we are going an extra mile? Somebody? Yes, let us go department by department. Yes, let's start with deliveries. You have delivered the product to the customer's premises. What are some of the things that you can do that are beyond the customer's expectations, that will actually confirm that you've gone the extra mile? Can I have the people in deliveries? Can I see by a show of hand? Yes. Yeah. What are some of the things you can do that will confirm to me that you've got the attitude or the desire to go the extra mile? Yes. And your name first? Oh, Abednego. Yes. What do you do? Ah, excellent. Yes. So beyond just offloading the product, right, and placing the product where you want the customer, or the customer asks you to place it, right? You ask the customer a few questions. Is that what you wanted? Is this how you wanted it? Would you like me to do something extra? Would you like me to install or to show you how the product works? That is going beyond what the customer was expecting. That is going the extra mile. Very good. And I'm sure we have got so many examples. We can go from one department to another.